What people don't understand about LaMelo's situation is that this current path could lead to the potential end of his promising career. His elder brother Lonzo has been severely struggling with an ongoing knee issue since January 2022, which to this day doctors still do not have an exact idea of the cause, and many people have ruled out Lonzo in any hope of a return to the court. His injury-prone condition was widely attributed to his own sneaker, the Big Baller brand shoe, which according to Lonzo had continuously exploded whilst practicing in them, which may have affected the ankle. However, Zo's problem is in the knee area, which may not have much of a link with the soles of the shoes. Others may point to the harsh practices of his father LeVar growing up. This may be a heavy contributor to his brittle joints. However, people fail to acknowledge the possibility of poor genetics, which can both be a contributing factor to his weak and brittle joints, which we start to see in his younger brother LaMelo. Following his recent injury, basketball experts are beginning to be concerned with LaMelo's durability, which in his young career has suffered large amounts of injuries that are comparable to a multi-year vet. Prior to this season, LaMelo has missed 59 games in just 3 regular seasons. Last season, he missed 46 games due to a fractured ankle, as well as other past injuries including a fractured wrist in his rookie year and a shoulder injury. Ball was off on an all-star level run this season, averaging almost 25 points per game and over 8 assists on almost 40% from 3. May we be witnessing the downfall of yet another promising young player to injuries? We sincerely hope that his injury scares remain as concerns and do not develop into a chronic issue. This is something which their brother, LiAngelo, experiences too, with ankle surgery in 2019, causing him to miss the Summer League, and has also had repeated ankle sprains since. With the addition of rookie Brandon Miller, selected second in the NBA draft, and the return of Miles Bridges, who averaged 20 in his last NBA season before his domestic scandal, the Hornets looked ready for a playoff push for the first time in 8 years. Injuries aside, LaMelo is a spectacular young guard with elite court vision and excellent shooting strokes. However, the team that drafted him may cause his career to go sideways. He landed on the Charlotte Hornets, who are a notoriously bad front office, who previously drafted the likes of Adam Morrison 3rd overall, trading away Kobe and Shea on draft night and, most infamously, selecting Michael Kidd-Gilchrist 2nd, ahead of guys like Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, and Harrison Barnes. Along with the Superax agreement that he'd signed last summer, which pays him through to 2029, he is essentially trapped within their system at least until the age of 27, that is unless he demands a trade. With the departure of Michael Jordan as the previous owner, and the Rookie of the Year contender Brandon Miller, who seems promising, this may be the time for the heads of the team to finally get their pieces right and form a formidable contender around the young all-star. On top of all of this, with the rehiring of former Hornets coach Steve Clifford and the firing of James Borrego, who actually had a better record with the Hornets even when they had much less talent, was a massive mistake by the Hornets. He is struggling to cope with this team, when specifically calling out and disgracing his players post-game and with the constant issues with the players on the roster. This type of coach who publicly shames his players no matter how bad they play is not who the Hornets need.